guys, it's Onmyo Kaiten. So Amazon is here to give you guys an anime review of episode 1 based on the summer anime of 2025. This is called Onmyo Kaiten birthverse. Interesting episode, very interesting, and I can tell a lot of people were saying like this is kind of like a ReZero, basically kind of like a situation, basically of this. Now I do not know if this is basically a copycat of ReZero, or really or not. And it seems to me that the main male character, when he died, basically the first time, he got transported back basically into another world. It's kind of like with I can't remember his name. He got transported into another world and stuff like that. And like when he first died, he got, he basically had this, this technique that he had, or some kind of spell or something like that. I can't really remember, but I have to rewatch back ReZero. He has this thing that he goes back through, like when he dies, and then he's kind of like spun back where he was and stuff like that. This anime is kind of a lot more different basically than ReZero, and basically in a way I think it really actually is, because I think this anime to me, I think some people would disagree with me. I think this anime is a lot more interesting than ReZero than itself. Now I know this anime is only just the beginning. I know this is just only starting. I know it really actually is, but I could be wrong. But the person I want to say here is that I really am kind of wondering how this anime is going to go. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be something great? Is it going to be really good? Is it going to be something fantastic or something like that? I don't know. I definitely do think this anime is going to become peak. I definitely do think it really actually is. Especially on the main female protagonist is Tatsukimi, and basically she appears basically in the boy's dream and stuff like that. So what is this anime all about? Well, the anime's is all about it's about a boy. I can't remember his name. I missed his name. It's all about a boy who basically gets into fights with gang people and basically and stuff. And basically, I don't know why he does. Maybe he has a tendency to fight people or something like that because he wants to uphold his family name, and that's basically what he really wants to do. Now, I'm not so sure why he gets into the fight, or maybe that he doesn't like it when people badmouth his own family. Maybe that's something that he really doesn't like. But he's a very good fighter. He doesn't give up. He doesn't really back down or anything like that. I'm quite surprised this anime is not a shonen, and I'm quite surprised based off that. I don't know if this is going to become like basically from other different animes that I've seen in the past. But I think this anime is basically kind of like similar to basically of the High School DxD, basically kind of like situation. Not like a High School DxD. It's not kind of like an Isekai basically in kind of way, because it's pretty much who started out weak, and then he has the dragon form and stuff like that, and basically stuff like that. And it kind of reminds me based off the main character, especially Unchained Soldier, which I have to finish. I have to finish that season. I have not, because I think Unchained Soldier was definitely kind of a representative of basically of High School DxD, basically in kind of way. But this anime, from what I'm watching right now, it's kind of similar between them two. But I don't think this is not going to be a full-on fan service anime. I don't think it's not. But I definitely do think this anime is going to become peak. I definitely do think that it really actually is. Especially the main female protagonist. Basically, she's pretty much one of the main ones basically in the anime, especially on the main male character and basically stuff like that. Now, there's also some other questions to basically like how did the MC got transported to another world. So I'm assuming he probably died. But you also have to remember that some of the locals, the people in the anime, that really don't even know who he really actually is. They don't even know like what he does. Their technology is far more advanced than what we have right now. And he needs to understand how to buy things. He has to buy things by this little thing or something like that, or something is money and stuff like that. So he has uses a cell phone and stuff like that. You just tap right there you have your credit card information and stuff like that. You just tap like that and stuff like that. And I kind of what a person wants to say here is basically that his technology is a lot more different than what they are. But you also have to remember, I think that the MC has to realize needs to understand that he's going into a battle with in the mist, which is basically called a black mist. A black mist is where people get turned into black crystals. Black crystals, because if they get turned into black crystals and they get destroyed, that means they're gone, and that means they're dead. Take as for example for the MC, he tried rescuing Takumi-san, but he thought that she was dead. However, what happened was basically at the close of the ending, basically of the episode, the ending of the episode where he just got stabbed really hard. I was quite surprised that they showed that. See some of the gore and stuff like that, and I think that's really a good thing. I really want to see basically in an anime when it comes to fan service anime and romance and stuff like that. I don't know if this is going to be basically a romance basically kind of like anime. I really don't think so. I really don't think it really actually is. I could be wrong. Now I don't know if this is based on a light novel or based on a manga. I really do not know. So I do have a lot of potential watching this anime, and I don't see myself really skipping this. But I definitely do think this anime is going to become something very good to watch, and I smell a season 2 of this anime. I really do. I really do definitely do think there is a possibility of a season 2 for this anime. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a season 2 for this anime. But yeah, anyways. Anyways, that's it for this anime review. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like this episode? You guys don't like it? What's your guys' thoughts about the MC character? And what's your guys' thoughts about the Tasumi and basically some of the other characters based in this anime? So yeah, anyways, this is Onmyo. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Excuse me. Please consider subscribing. Please like them, give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down, doesn't matter to me, and please leave comments below. Anyways, I love you guys, take care. Take care, God bless. Remember Jesus, I love you guys, please stay safe, and remember to stay blessed. Love you guys, take care, bye.